Python data types and variables. Observe this, data types and variables. Data types and variables. Every organization use case has got data and operations, has got data and operations. Data represented using data types. Data represented using data types and variables. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using functions. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using operations represented using functions. Yes. If we talk about any organization like a bank has got data and operations like customer data and customer operations. Customer data like customer name, account number, address, and balance. Okay. Operations like deposit, withdraw operations, transfer operations. Data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using functions. Okay. So as of now, we'll be discussing about data types and variables. Later, we discuss about functions. So to make you understand much better on this data types and variables, yes, just observe this. If you are comparing with C, C++, or Java, compared with Python, Python compared with other languages, Python supports dynamic data types. It supports dynamic data types. What do you mean by dynamic data types? But before that, first you observe in C, C++, or Java. If you want to define a variable like x equal to 10, compulsorily we need to say index. This data type defining compulsory. Without this data type, you cannot create variable x. If you want to define y as 20, compulsory you need to say float y. Z equal to hello, sorry, 20.5. Z equal to hello, a string. I need to say string Z. Index, float y, string Z. In the case of this dynamic data types, x as 10, y as 20.5, Z as hello. X is 10, y is 20.5, Z equal to hello. 10, 20.5. So here no need to define any data types directly. So here what kind of variable x is means based on this data type defining you are saying it as integer type. What kind of variable y is means float type. What kind of variable z is means string type. Type of x is int type. Here what value you have assigned. If you are assigning integer value, the type of x is int type. Type of y is what? Float type. Type of y is float. Type of z is string type. Type of x is integer, type of y is float, type of z is string. Based upon what value you are assigning, based on the value assigned, The variables are created dynamically right here, right? Type of X, enter type, type of Y, float, type of Z, string type. So based upon what value you are assigning, based on the value assigned, the variables are created dynamically here in Python. Next. If you want to understand more on this data types, right, I'm going to discuss 4 cases now. Check this. Check these 4 cases. Case 1, x equal to 10. Whenever you say x equal to 10, one object is going to be created with value 10 with some address. The address is given to x. Try to respond what x is storing here. Don't say x is storing 10. X stores the address. Here 3 things you need to understand. Whenever I say print x, it goes to this address and prints whatever present at that address. Simply saying prints the content at that address. Prints the content at that address. What is the content? 10. Print ID of x. Prints the address of x. Prints the address of x 103070. Type of x. Type of x means prints the data type of x. What is the data type of x? Integer, right? Prints the content, prints the address, prints the type. Printing the content, printing the address, and printing the data type of x. Printing the content, printing the address, and printing the type. Okay, we have got ID function for printing the address, type function to print the data type, right? Now, case 2, from here onwards, I want the sessions to be interactive. Everyone try to unmute and try to respond. Can provide your responses through voice or through chat. Case 2, try to see here I got x equal to 10, y equal to 20, right? Now try to respond how many objects will be created internally. Everyone, try to respond how many objects will be created here?
2 objects.
2 objects. For 10, 1 object, and for 20, another object. It is going to have some address. It is going to have some address. This address given to x, this address given to y. Now try to respond what is print x? Print x is 10.
10.
ID of x. ID of x means address 103070. Type of x. What you have assigned to x. If integer, type will be integer. Just a second.
Printer, what is it?
Print x 10, print id of x, type of x. Print y. Try to respond now, everyone. Print y. Content. Yes. 20. Yes. You can give a response through chat, or you can unmute yourself and try to give your responses. Address of y. Address of y 4080. Type of y integer type, right? Yes. Yeah. Two different variables x and y with two different values, then two different objects with two different addresses. Try to understand this, everyone. Two different variables, two different values, two different objects with two different addresses. Case 3. X is 10, y is 10. Now try to respond, everyone. How many objects will be created here? Yes, everyone.
Two objects.
Observe carefully here, everyone. Only one object is going to be created here with a value 10 with some address. Before creating object for y, it checks any object with value 10 if it is already available. Then the same address will be given to y. If x is 10, y is 10, z is 10, don't think like three variables with 10, 10, 10 will be created. Only one object with value 10, the address will be given to x, y, and z. If x value is 10, if y is 20, if z is 30, in such case, how many objects?
Three objects.
Three objects means what is your observation here? If the values are different, multiple objects. If values are same, only one object.
One object.
Print x means x, y, and z. They are sharing the same content. They are sharing the same address. Print x, print y, and print z. Then address of x. Print
103070.
yes. Print address of z is going to be the same. 103070. Address of x, address of y, address of 103070. So this, okay. Now observe this. A type also will be integer, right? This is case 3. Now observe this case 4. Previously x and y. Now x is 10, x is 20. For 10, one object with value 10 with some address. For 21 object with one value, some address. Print x means what is that?
20.
It always prints the latest value. Address of x, it prints the latest address. 4080. See, before x can store only one value, x can store only one address. Before creating this x equal 20, first it will remove this and just creates this. So first it removes and creates this, right? Yes. Okay, fine. This code 4 cases, everyone understood that? First printing the content, printing the address, and printing the type. Case 1. Case 2. Two different variables x and y with two different values, two different objects with two different addresses. Case 3. X is 10, y is 10, z is 10. Only one object, one address. The content is same, address is same for all. X is 10, X is 20. Before creating X equal to 20, first X equal 10 gets removed. Okay, now, okay, this is regarding this. Now coming back to this data types, right? In a simple way, I'll make you understand data types. Fundamental data types and collection data types. Fundamental data types and collection data types. Fundamental data types means object holding a single value. Object holding single value. An object holding a group of values. Fundamental means object holding single value. Collection means the name itself saying collection of values, group of values. Object holding multiple values. Yeah. X equal to 10, then one object with value 10 with some address. The address given to X. Object holding a single value. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Object holding group of values. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The address is given to X. Here object holding multiple values. Object holding single value, fundamental type. Object holding group of values, collection type, collection of values, set of values. Now, various fundamental data types and what are the various collection data types? Fundamental data types. 5 types. Integer, second like float value, Boolean, string, complex. Integer something like that. Age 25. Float like height 6.2. Boolean which returns either true or false. String, a sequence collection of characters. City equal to Hyderabad. Complex. X plus IY. General mathematics, real and imaginary part. But in Python, instead of the symbol I, we use the symbol J. So integer, float, Boolean values 0 or 1, string, sequence collection of characters, complex. Okay, next collection data type. Collection data types. Mainly are 4 types of collections. List, tuple, set, dictionary. So in Python, very simple representation, right? In Python, very simple representation representing this list, tuple, set, and dictionary. List by using square bracket, tuple by using normal braces. Set by using curly braces. Dictionary by using the key value, right? Key value type. Okay, example. X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. X equal 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Y equal to, right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Curly bracket 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And dictionary like key value pair, right? W equal to collection of key and value. For example, name, Ajay, age, 25. So collection of key value pairs. This is key, this is value. This is key and this is value. Collection of key value pairs. So list of values, tuple of values, set of values, collection of key value pairs, collection of key value pairs. So far, we have got a lot of discussion on these collections, list, list indexing, list properties, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested list, list modifications. Similarly for tuple, tuple properties, tuple indexing, tuple slicing, tuple functions, tuple methods, tuple addresses. In this way, we have got a lot of discussion from this list, tuple sets and dictionaries, right? And in the case of fundamental types, we have got a lot of discussion on string type. So we'll start with the string. String, what is a string? String is a sequence collection of characters. A string is a sequence collection of characters. A string is a sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented using a single quote, using double quote. A string is represented using single quote, double quote, and triple quote. You can use either if you got a single word or single line, you can go with single quote or double quote. If you got multiple lines or a paragraph, go with a triple quote. Example like city equal to Hyderabad. City equal to Hyderabad, right? Sequence a collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters. If it is a word or a line, use single or double. Multiple lines or a paragraph, go with triple quote. Each character of a string, each character, if I talk about each character, string is represented or accessed by a unique index. Each character of a string is represented or accessed by a unique index. String supports two types of indexes. String supports two types of indexes. Forward index or positive index. Backward index or negative index. Backward index or negative index. Yes. Forward or positive index, right? Index starts from left to right. Index starts from left to right. Index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Index starts from right to left. Right to left. Index starts with -1. Starts with -1. Index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. Yes. Now check with this forward or backward index. Try to understand. So we have got a lot of discussion: string indexing, string slicing, string methods. X equal to Python, Python. Here also one object will be created, Python. It is going to have some address, the address given to X. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward index or positive index. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Backward index or negative index. Forward index are positive, backward index are negative. What is the value of x of 2? Try to respond. What is x of x is the string. X of 2 value is what? T. X of 2 is what? T. X of -2 is O. X of 2 is T. X of -2 is O. Forward index are positive, backward index are negative index. Okay. Now coming back. So single line comment in Python starts with hash symbol. Multi-line comment starts with in this way. X equal to Python, Python, print X, prints the string type of X. Type of X is what type? String type. Len of X. Len of X means number of characters. 6. Length is what? 6. Length is what? 6. Y equal to programming. Print X plus Y. Print X plus Y means we're adding 2 strings here. X plus Y. We call this as concatenation. Concatenation. Concatenation means adding the 2 strings. Adding the 2 strings. First string followed by second string. Yes. Save it. I'm created a separate folder for this batch. Yes, C drive Python 7 p.m. Right. Python 7 p.m. Right. Yes. Python. Okay. One.py file run module. Python plus Python programming, string concatenation, adding one string, first string followed by second string. If you want a space between these two, right, space you say. Add three strings, x is one string, y is one string, between these two, one space. X plus y, right? Yes, run module. Okay, fine. Next is like the string slicing. Extracting particular portion of a string. X equal to everyone. Try to respond now. A Python program is there. So extract only Python from this. Extract only Python from this. Extracting only Python from this. Print X of, see, 0, 0 you want, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to say 0 to
5.
5. 0 to 5 it has to be, but 6 we need to give. Why 6? This we call lower bound, this we call upper bound.
Okay.
And here I am writing a comment for your understanding. Always upper bound is excluded. Upper bound is excluded. Means 6 excluded, up to 5 it will take. Means Python. If you give 5, 5 should have been excluded. You won't get this n, right? Understood everyone? Try to respond. Yes. Python. You got the output as Python. Print. Now extract only the middle portion, PROG, the middle portion of the string. Try to respond for this. Yes. Extract PROG.
7 x of 7 is to 11.
Yeah, 7 to 11, right? Exactly. So even the space will take index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want, 11 if you 11 excludes, up to 10 it will consider, right? PROG. Okay, just check this PROG. For example, if I say in the opposite way, x of 11 to 7, what is the output you get? 7 to 11 PROG. 11 to 7, if I say in the reversed way, empty string, because always slicing should be in the forward direction. Always, because always slicing should be in the forward direction. 7 to 11, okay, forward, but 11 to 7, backward you are going, right? Empty string, check it whether you got empty string or not. Empty string you got. Extract PROG using negative index now. Everyone, try to give a try. PROG using negative index. Using negative index also, you should go in the forward direction. Python is case sensitive, uppercase, lowercase taken differently. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. So you should go in forward direction, -7. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 you want. -3 you give. -3 excludes up to -4 it will consider. PROG it prints. You got PROG right? Yes. Now extract the entire word program. Extract the entire word program. Using positive index you say me first. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I give 13, M will be excluded. Can I give 14? 14 index not available. But still I can take 14 because 14 excluded up to 13 only it will consider. You got program or not. Otherwise shortcut to this. X of 7, don't give the upper bound. Up to the end of the string it reads. Both results the same output. Python is case sensitive here, capital X you are given. Program you got. Now extract a program using negative index. Everyone try to respond for negative index. Give a try.
-7.
-7.
We can leave it as blank, or we can update as 0.
0 means this P positive index.
Okay. Then
So this is the only way.
okay.
Run module. Check it. Okay, program. I can also ignore this lower bound. If you are not giving this lower bound, right? And 6. What is the output you get? From start index to 6. 6 excluded up to 5. This and this both are same. Can I ignore both lower and upper?
Then the whole string will be given.
Yeah, all string will be printed. Is that compulsory to give spaces here? Or is this valid?
I think we have to give the spaces. Not sure.
All these 3 are valid.
Okay.
Last 4 statements are valid. Results the same output. Entire string, entire string, entire string, entire string. Python program. If you got any query, you can ask me that directly, unmute and you can ask. Otherwise, you can type your query in the chat. Now try to answer for this x of 0 to 14 with the increment of 2. Check it for understanding. I'm writing a comment. First 0 is the start value and 14 is the stop value and 2 is the step value. What are the values you get? Means 0 to 14 with the increment of 2 means after 0, read the second index means t. After that again increment by 2 means 4 means O. Again increment by 2, this space. Again increment by 2 means every time increment by 2. Don't read 0, 1, 2, 3. Every time 0, next jump to 2. Again increment by 2, 4. That characters at that indexes. See 0 to 14 means, can I say 0 to 14 as this? This 0 to 14 or this both are same, right?
Yes,
Colon.
sir.
This colon to as it is. This colon to as it is means both the results the same output or not, this and this. Everyone.
It results.
0 to
Yes.
14 entire string. This also entire string, but increment by 2. Run module. So enter. Every even indexed one it is printed. Similarly, in the same way, increment by 2 you said, right? But instead of that, x of colon -1, if we say, reverses the string. Reverses the string, right? Yes. Reverses the string in the reversed order. Check it, run module. Python program. Now, have you heard about the word palindrome? Anyone? What do you mean by a palindrome?
So whenever we read from the backwards, also it spells the same.
If we reverse a string, if we get the same string, it is a palindrome, right? Yes. Examples of palindrome, anyone?
Malayalam,
Madam. If you reverse also, you'll get madam. Malayalam. Reverse also, you'll get Malayalam. Dad. Mom. EYEI. LEVEL level. RADAR radar. NITIN. Still any? For reverse also, you should get the same. For example, MADAM, madam. Print exit prints madam. To print in the reversed order, prints in the reversed order. Just now we seen, right, how to reverse. Print Y. Print X, print Y. If you are printing the same, then run module, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, fine. So this string slicing, just we no need to write huge codings in Python. We have got many methods also available. I'll be discussing one by one string methods. I'll take 10 minutes time. String methods. Print x dot upper. Run model. To print in lowercase. X dot lower to print in lowercase. Check it. Either a single word or a line or a paragraph. If you want to print everything in the uppercase, means say upper. Yes, Mumbai printing in lowercase. For example, observe this third one. India is there. I want only the first character. I only in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases only. How can I print? Only the first character.
can we capitalize?
We have got a method called capitalize. Check it. Can you see only the first character I only in the uppercase, remaining all in the lowercase? What is that method? Capitalize. What it does? For capitalizing, for example, good evening, Hyderabad is there. How many words in this?
3 words. 3.
3 words. Every word first character in the uppercase. Every word first character in the uppercase. If I say capitalize, only the first character G only in the uppercase. So we have got one more method called title. Every word first character G in uppercase, evening E in uppercase, Hyderabad H in uppercase, right? What is the method? Title. For capitalizing the first character of each word in a string. One more example to make you understand where exactly it is used in the real time. For example, employees are there. Employee names Rohit, Miller, Ajay, James, Blake, Ajit, John. In this way, hundreds of names are there. I want every employee name first character in the uppercase. Dot title. Run module. Rohit R in uppercase, Miller M in uppercase, Ajay A in uppercase, James, Blake, Ajit, John, everything in the uppercase. Each and every employee, even hundreds of names or thousands of names, performs the same. So in this way, replace for replacing the portion of a string. For replacing the portion of a string, x equal to I'm saving Java is easy. Print x dot replace the word Java with Python. What you get? Replace the word Java with Python. You will get what? Python is easy. For example, Java is easy and Java is simple. Will it replace each and every occurrence of Java with Python, or only the first occurred Java? Every Java it replaces with Python. In this way, Python is easy and Python is simple. In this way, no need to write the codes here. Directly, we got many methods: upper, lower, capitalize, title, replace, swap case, count, strip, find, starts with, ends with, split. In this way, many methods are there. We're discussing more methods. I'll be continuing the more methods in the next class. So next class, the link will be changing as said. So you are supposed to get enrolled for getting the notes, for getting the videos to your Google Drive, for getting the notes to your mail. And for the next class, a WhatsApp group will be created. You will be added to the WhatsApp group link. Yes.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow there is no session. Next class will be on Thursday. On behalf of Vinayak Chaudhary, tomorrow there is no class. Next class will be on Thursday. Okay, same time at 7 o'clock, but with a different link. You can check this. The big message is given by this online team, the course content, the previous demo videos link. If you have missed it, their contact details, right? And the people they get enrolled, but see they have given us they given a note right in this index. What is that? See, if you're done with the payment, try to send the screenshot of your payment receipt to the mail ID that is provided, DURGASOFT online training. So most of you, they get enrolled, but they forget to share the screenshot of the payment receipt to that mail ID. So if you forward, then only they will forward the link for the Thursday's class, right? Check with that. And that account details and the Google Pay and Phone Pay details, everything are provided. Once you can check with that course content, everyone. So in brief, in depth, we are discussing about this Python operations, operators, IDs, inbuilt different IDs I'll be discussing on Jupyter, Spider, PyCharm, Anaconda, VS Code, right? And also on Colab, Google Colab on this cloud environment without installing Python also. How we can execute flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, different varieties of functions, modules in Python, packages, errors and exception, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database access, database connectivity, Python date and time, operating system, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib model in brief, right? These 30 topics for Python Core Advanced. Yes. And people who wants to go for Python full stack, the Django framework in brief, Flask framework in brief, UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? And this will be discussed. You can check with this, right? Yes. And Python Core and Advanced around 60 to 70 hours, around 2 months duration. 5,000 is the course fee, but people who want to go for Python full stack, UI technologies will be discussed in brief. Django framework will be discussed. Flask framework will be discussed. MySQL and a project. Generally, this UI technology is a separate batch. Django is a separate batch. Flask. But for all this, that from topics 2 to 6, 70 hours, around 2 months I'll be spending. Python for 70 hours, framework for 70 hours, 140. If you're going separately, Python and frameworks, 5,000, 7,000, 12,000. But if you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 10,000. So I said first 1 week, the sessions goes at 7 p.m. After that second week onwards, that will be starting at 8 o'clock the evening. Offerings from my side, live session videos will be getting each and every video session. Soft copy of this class, clear soft copy of this notes, assignments and tasks to work with. A WhatsApp group for technical discussions, or if you get any errors, you can take snaps of that and you can post in the WhatsApp and anybody can answer. I'll be answering. Resumes and interview questions, live interactive and hands-on sessions. People like working with the applications development where you can do that hands-on along with me parallelly. 300 plus code examples, 15 plus applications creations. Any other queries you got, right? And yes. So we'll be starting from where we are stopped today. Day after tomorrow on Thursday, we'll be start going with string methods. We'll be continuing with the string methods. Any queries, anyone?
No, no.
So yes, so get enrolled for getting these videos, notes, getting added to the WhatsApp. Right. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you on Thursday at 7 o'clock.